Alright, it's your boy, we back. Look what it is. I got a book for you in my hands. It's called Must Be Me. Hold on, before we get started, it's snowing outside, y'all, it's slippery, so I need a moment of silence for all the Nissan Altima drivers right now. Because you know that nigga about to tear a car because it's slippery outside, so I just want to have a moment of silence for, I'm sorry, baby, for your car about to get towed, but let's get into forgiveness, because let's do one more moment of silence, because you know he ain't got no blunt money either. Come on, bro. Alright, we back. Let's get it in. Check it out. We still talking about forgiveness, man, and I'm gonna tell y'all something that touched my heart. Something that just happened this week, but what it made me realize is don't let people slip away before you ask them to forgive you. With that being said, let somebody pass on, you know, go home, be with God, whatever they're going. But don't miss that opportunity, because sometimes we have grudges and we hold on to stuff so bad and so much in our life that we'll wait till they're gone. Now you can't physically tell them to ask them to forgive you, and it hurts way more because now you're like, dang, I never said I'm sorry. I never said I love you. Don't miss out on those opportunities, because you got to realize all we got is today. Tomorrow ain't promised in the first place. So, and I just went through a situation where now I'm sitting here thinking, I'm glad I got a chance to see him. He may not have heard me, clarified it, but he know I forgave him. And I'm thankful that I actually had that opportunity. Everybody don't get that chance, and you got to really consider this, because I mean the way they driving them Nissan Altimas right now, you know, you might not make it tomorrow. So I just feel bad for baby girl with that car. I seen so many of the day. I was like, whoo, he's snowing, he driving fast. But we gonna leave that alone. But back to the point. Seriously, man, open up your hearts to people. If something is wrong or they did something wrong to you, keep it 100. Tell them what it is. Keep it funky. Like, hey, listen, I didn't appreciate this, I didn't appreciate that. Like I tell little girl earlier today, like I didn't like the way we talked yesterday, this and that. But you got to tell people how you really feel. Don't beat around the bush and be like, well, if this wouldn't have happened, but probably, no, look, nigga, this is what you did. I'm so sick of this. And keep it hot with them. They understand that way better. Clarity is the best thing in life. Like my mother always said, no one can do any more to you than what you allow them to do. So things that happen in your life, you allow. If it's the same people and you don't know how to forgive and let it go, you keep allowing them back in. If it's not beneficial or growing you and take you to another level, you keep allowing it. So learn how to like move on, forgive yourself first, then learn how to forgive them, because you're the most important person at the time. You may not realize, but we get so enthralled with someone else that we forget who we are, and we forget to forgive ourselves for even just being with certain people. And like, I keep beating the same type of woman or the same type of man, because you haven't learned to forgive yourself and carrying stuff that helps you draw these wrong people to you. You're gravitating to stuff that you don't need in the first place, because you're still holding a harboring unforgiveness yourself. I'm from a personal experience. I'm telling you, it's all in the book. If you get you a copy, y'all be like, oh, this is the Lord's work. Like, oh my, he is something special. Yes, he is. He's somebody's baby. Yes, he is. This is something special, but it's really beneficial. It's to help you, help you. The whole premise of these videos right now is to help you. Sit back for a moment and think about all the people who have wronged you, all the people you've wronged. But then you got to think about how many times did I wrong myself? Because had I not engaged in that situation, had I not gave this person that much leeway, I wouldn't be needing forgiveness, or they would need to forgive me. It all started back on you. That's why it's called This Must Be Me. It all starts with you. So think about it. I mean, sit back home and be like, you're right. If I wouldn't have done this or done that, if I wouldn't have gave Ray the keys to that Altima, I wouldn't have got towed up. I still would have had a car to drive, but it must have been you. You know he nigga ain't got no license. You let him drive the Altima. You know it's snowing outside. That ain't... One more silence. So all the Altima drivers in the world, let Ray drive. Keep Ray safe right now. We don't want Ray to tear the cars up, y'all. I'm so sick of him and little buddy and them. But hey, to keep it funky to the point though, forgiveness is one of the most touchiest subjects you'll have to ever deal with in your life, because we get opportunities and we just be around the person and something inside of you will be moving you to say, hey, I need to pull you off to the side, but you'll let everything else take place instead of, because you're in a family engagement or something and like, man, I want to pull you off to the side and talk to you, but you let everything else distract them and distract you, and you feel like you missed your window of opportunity. Well, actually you didn't, because you can't physically talk to them right there. If you got phones, because the kids do it all the time, text them right in the room, like, hey, come over here, let me holler for a minute, and just say, man, I'm sorry, or say, hey, I forgive you. And you don't need nothing else. Forgiveness is not for them, it's for you, like we told you before a few episodes ago. Once you release it, you're good. You regain your energy, you release all that negativity that's been holding and bearing you down all these times and bogging you down to the point where I can't grow, I can't elevate. You let it go. Now, whether they receive it or not, because they might be like, oh, okay, whatever, and move on. Because I mean, I had to do it with my mom, and she seemed all nonchalant. But the next day when we talked, she said, I'm glad that you did that. She said she had to think about what I said. Like, I forgive you, and I also ask you to forgive me for the things that we did to each other from childhood on up, because I was a piece of work coming up. You know, she had to deal with me in a different way because the way I did things, the way I constructed my ideas on how I wanted to accomplish things, I went about it my way. At nobody else's ideas, none of the other stuff. If I felt like it'll work, I'm gonna try it. I'm one of them adventurous kids, and I'm still kind of adventurous now. Yet the thing is, I feel like I'm adventurous at this point for even being in front of the camera talking to you, because I'm becoming more comfortable because it's talking about something that I understand, that I've been through. If you haven't been through things, it's hard to explain something to someone who's never been through it. So by me going through these different situations and understanding them from another perspective and really having time to sit back and look at it and internalize, which most of us won't do, I'm starting to get it. And each day ain't as sweet as the next day. Some days are better, some days are worse, but I'm still learning. It's like women I haven't even had a chance to find out or engage with, but I've still been able to, like, you know what, I forgive you. If I just got to pray and tell them I forgive them. If I don't ever see them again, but if I can learn to let it go, sometimes you can't physically see them, you have no way of contacting them, but you just got to be able to let it go. So in other words, listen, it's something touchy, something we're going to learn about, something you're going to keep doing over and over the course of your life. But learn to forgive you first, because once you forgive you, everybody else is simple. Remember, we told you we got more stuff coming for you. We finna get hot with it. Y'all gonna be like, boy, they're like Juvenile. They on fire. It's gonna be something special. Get your copy of the book. Run right now to www.mustbemebook.com. Get you a copy. I'm telling you, because we gonna start setting up forums. I'm gonna invite people to come down. We gonna start doing things real big. Y'all just gotta put in the work. Till next time, holla at your boy.
Fool me once, then that shame on you. Fool me twice, then that shame on